Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. For today's video I thought let's go back and we'll do a video that I've not done in ages, which is the answering your assumptions about me. I think I did this video in the last lockdown, as in like the first proper lockdown, and I asked you guys on Instagram to send me in your assumptions. I'm going to be answering them today. I have had a brief look and they don't look too bad, so hopefully you guys have been nice to me, but you always are anyway. But I thought I would just, do a little chilled video, just relax, sitting here in my hoodie, chilled out, and I'm going to answer your assumptions. So I have quite a few, but I'm going to pick my favourite ones, or ones that came up quite a lot. And the first one is, you're excited to have babies with Charlie when the time is right. And of course, I'm literally, like, being a mum is something that I've always wanted to do. I'm very maternal, I like looking after people, and I honestly cannot wait to have my own children one day. When we do eventually move out, we do want to get cats first. We want to get two Sphinx cats called Lucifer and Baphomet. We just like those names. We want Baphomet to be black, or Baphomet, however you pronounce it, and Lucifer to be a little like nude colour Sphinx, which I'm so excited about. But obviously we're not moving out anytime soon, but that's just when we do. But of course I want children. It's something we talk about a lot. We're quite open with that, and ever since we've been together we've both had the same idea of how many we want. If we could choose genders, we know what we'd want. Obviously you can't choose, and I'd be happy with whatever, but we do obviously have our like dream children sort of thing. We have all the names, we've got the middle names, we've got a double-barreled name, we literally have got it all sorted. So I'm definitely excited, but it will not be anytime soon. Like, for both me and Charlie, our careers are so important to us, and we both have quite big dreams when it comes to careers, so that will come first and then the rest will hopefully just fall into place. I got one from an account that said, do you like Colombia? Now I'm not sure if this person read the question box right, or they're assuming that I like Colombia. I've never been to Colombia. I'm going to sound like such a typical blonde when I say this, but I don't know where Colombia is. I mean, I think it's like a Spanishy country. Let's Google it because I don't want to make myself look stupid here. Colombia. Wait, what should I type in? Where is Colombia? Oh, it's in South America. Oh yeah, I've never been or heard of Colombia, I can't lie to you. Well, I've heard of it now that I've read this, but I've never been. Is it somewhere that I should be going? Let me know, because I do like to travel. The next one is really cute. It's, you wear your heart on your sleeve. And I guess so, yeah, like I'm very open and, oh sorry, my camera's not in the middle, it's gonna bug me. I am very open. I never used to be, like I always used to keep things in and never say how I feel, but I've really learned the importance of it as I've gotten older, and I think Charlie's been a massive influence on me with that. Like, he has taught me, just say it, like whatever you're feeling, just say it. There's no point hiding it, because like, what's the point? It's not going to get you anywhere. And I don't do it all the time because I'm still learning, but I definitely do try to wear my heart on my sleeve. I hope that comes across, because I guess that's a good thing. I don't know. This one is so cute. You guys are literally so nice to me. Like, you've sent me really nice ones. But this is, you're a girl's girl, so pure and lovely. Thanks. I really hope so. I mean, I do try to be. Like, I'm not an angel. I don't think anybody is. Obviously, I do have my moments where I'm a bit of a diva, especially when I've not been fed. Charlie will vouch for that. But I don't know, I try to be as like lovely as possible, and like I said, I'm a girl. I have my moments where I can be a little bit bitchy, but I think we all have our moments when we're not feeling great and we're like, oh, like the diva mode comes out. I mean, I could be embarrassing myself here and it could just be me, but I have my moments. But yeah, I would class myself as a girl's girl. I think in school I was really, not misunderstood, but I was judged a lot, and people would think that I'm really not a girl's girl. And I think because I always had a lot of boy friends, as in like friends that are boys growing up, I just always got along better with boys because I found that I felt more comfortable around them. I was always a bit of not a tomboy, but like into that kind of stuff. I'll get into that question because it's actually a similar question to that. But yeah, I just found myself getting along with boys more because they didn't judge me, and a lot of girls judged me growing up because they thought, oh, like, you know, typical like blonde, like, do you know what I mean? I hope you understand what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, I would say I'm a girl's girl. Like, I would never, you know, do anything that's not. But yeah, I don't really know how to answer that one, but I guess so. You know where you want to go in life. Now, I do and I don't. Like, where I am now, I never ever thought I'd be growing up. As in, like, the majority of my, like, growing up, I always said that I wanted to be a singer, dancer type thing, like in musical theatre or singing opera, because if you don't know, that's what I studied for a long time, and that kind of was my only route. Like, you can ask my mum, she literally, that's all I would ever say that I wanted to do. I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't think I would ever stop it. But I guess in life things do happen, and I stopped dancing for many reasons. One, because I had a bad injury on my foot where they had to take nerves out, so my right foot is numb, like the outside half of it is numb, but I'm used to it now. And it kind of, like, I went through a time in my life when I was in, I think it would be second year of college. It was in 2015, and I got into my dream dance school, like the dream for me that I never thought I'd get in, but I did get in, and it just wasn't for me. And I associate dance with, and that kind of world, with a really bad time in my life now. That's why I think it kind of put me off as well. But everything happens for a reason. Obviously, I'm here today doing something that I always wanted to do when I was little, because I always used to watch YouTubers and be like, oh, I'd love to do YouTube. Like, I used to be putting on my makeup, well, I still do this now, to be honest, and talking as if I'm doing a makeup tutorial, or I would go about my day pretending to vlog, and obviously that's what I'm doing now and I love it so much, but I just never had the confidence to do it when I was younger. And I think, going back to the assumption, I know what I want to do, but I'm very open and aware that life throws its little spanners and hurdles everywhere, and that is just life. But life really excites me, and that's something that I never thought I would ever say, but it really does excite me, and I know that whatever happens will be for the best reason. So I'm kind of like, I know what I want to do, but I have no idea what's going to happen along that path, but I'm just open to it because I love life. I'm that cringy person that, like, oh my god, I love life, but I do love life. And I've only really developed that sort of mentality in the past couple of years, but I don't know, I'm just excited for where life will take me. This time a year ago, I was kind of like looking for my purpose, and I truly think that I've now found my purpose in life, and I don't think I could ever fully say that. Like, I knew things that I wanted to do and career paths that I wanted to go down, but I wouldn't have said I had my purpose, because that's something that's definitely taken me a while to find. But yeah, I think I found my purpose in life, but I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just excited and I'm ready for it. The next one's kind of similar, but it is, your dream is to be a YouTuber. So obviously YouTube is something that I love so much. It's not my job. I do get paid a little bit for it, but not enough for it to be a job. But I do love it so much, and it's something, like I said, that I always really wanted to do when I was little, but I never had the confidence. I always thought, oh my god, like, people are gonna think I'm so weird, and part of me is like, oh, you should have just gone for it earlier. But then the other part of me is like, I'm such a different person now, and it's like, maybe that happened for a reason, because maybe if I'd have done it years ago, I wouldn't have got a good response from it. So everything for a reason, guys. Like, don't compare yourself to other people's timelines. Like, you're on your own path. As cringe as that sounds, it literally is true. But I love YouTube so much, and I don't know where it's gonna go. All I know that is that I do want to do it for a long time, and it has brought me some good opportunities already. I've only been doing it since last So not September 2020, September 2019. So not too long. And it has already got me some really nice opportunities of like people I've been working with, and obviously my Harrods experience, which is literally up there and one of the best things I've ever done. And I'm still so incredibly grateful for that opportunity. And I'm just excited. Like, I'm not putting any pressure on myself. I'm just going to enjoy it. And yeah, I don't know. Whatever happens, happens. But obviously, if I could choose, I would do this full time because I do love it so much. I have two that are really similar. So one is You Are a Secret, but maybe not a massive secret, tomboy. And the other one that was similar is You Were a Tomboy Growing Up. I don't think I'm a tomboy. I don't know, have I ever been a tomboy? I guess so. I've never been like fully 100% girly. Obviously I am quite girly, like I like my hair and my makeup, and like when I go out, I will go full out glam, like Essex girl glam. But I'm definitely not like 100% a girly girl, because obviously if you know my taste in music, that's not exactly the most girly taste in music, but I love that sort of music, like metal and deathcore. I feel so weird saying it because I feel like people who watch me don't really like stuff like that. I mean, I could be wrong, let me know. But I think, yeah, I definitely went through a lot of stages growing up. And when I was, I think, year 5 and 6 it must have been, I was very like, that was when the whole emo thing was massive, when there were emos everywhere. And obviously I was quite young to be an emo, but I definitely dressed like that. Like I used to get my mum to take me to Claire's, and you know, I'd get like the fishnet wristbands and little studded bracelets and belts. I had like a skull belt that I loved. I remember an outfit that I copied from Avril Lavigne in the Skater Boy video, because in the video she wore, it was like black hot pants, black and white stripy tights, as in like horizontal stripes, and she wore, I can't remember what top it was some sort of like skull and crossbones top, and it was like a mesh underneath long sleeve thing, and these black Converse that she had, and it was like these black velvet Converse. It was all black, and then the little all-star sign, I think it was like purple or red or something. And I remember I wanted to put that outfit together so badly because I really wanted to be like Avril Lavigne when I was younger. I thought she was just like the coolest thing ever. And I remember that outfit, and I remember I went to see Spider-Man. I think it's The Amazing Spider-Man. It's the one with Andrew Garfield, and I went to see that and I wore that outfit, and I remember just feeling so cool. I was like, everyone look at me. And these Converse were so painful, like they literally were the high top Converse, but because they were so stiff, they were, oh, the blisters. Literally, I remember those shoes like it was yesterday. I definitely went through kind of that like gothic emo-y stage when I was younger. When I was in senior school, I didn't really have a style. I was kind of a bit like, I don't know what to dress like. So I just used to wear anything really. I have always had that slight sort of, I don't want to say this word because it makes me cringe, but like edge. Ugh, to me, I hate the word edgy. I really do. But I have that like slight bit to me. I've always had that. Like I used to listen to Black Sabbath when I was younger, obviously all the emo bands like Fall Out Boy, Panic at the Disco, all of those sort of bands, and like Sleeping with Sirens, Pierce the Bell, which I've got on today. And yeah, I do still love that music, and you will either catch me dressed in all black with like a band tee and a hoodie, or you will see me as the complete opposite. I literally have two moods, and I always thought like, oh, I don't know, like what route will I go down, but I think me, I'm just like, it's whatever I fancy for that day. But I definitely love music like that. Charlie does as well, which is literally the best thing ever because we can go to concerts. I'm not like a secret tomboy. I mean, I have had tomboy moments growing up where I was into like all my sports stuff, like Nike tracksuits, but I think a lot of people go through that stage in Essex. I don't know, could be wrong, but I definitely did. But I have always loved like emo music, emo everything. I'm partial to wearing a bit of black lipstick every now and then. So I guess so, but I wouldn't really class it as like tomboy. I don't know. Make of that what you will, because I don't really know. I'm just me. Next one is, you're 100% happy. Yes and no. But yeah, so I'm definitely not where I want to be in life, but I'm on that path, and I am 100% happy in that I'm proud of the person I am. I wouldn't change anything that's happened in my life because it's made me who I am today. And yeah, like obviously I'm very open about mental health and stuff like that, you guys know. And I obviously do have my times where it's a little bit dark, but apart from that, yeah, I'm pretty happy with the person I am. And I think if I were to go back to when I was younger and look at me now, especially in senior school, I'd be really happy, definitely. But obviously I've still got that massive part of my life to do, like the whole moving out. Obviously I want to get a house of Charlie and have children, but I'm not in a rush because I'm just happy where I am right now. I think I'm in the right place for me and I'm on the right track, sort of thing. So yeah, I am pretty happy. But you know, what is it they say in Love Island? I can't remember who said it. It was like, I'm happy but I could be happier. I guess it's kind of that, but I'm a pretty happy girl, so yeah. The next one is that you'll do anything for anyone, and yeah, pretty much, like if someone is in need of help or anything like that, I'll be there, especially if it's someone who I care about, obviously. But I do not let people walk all over me anymore. That's something that I've learned so much, and I've learned it the hard way, but you know, we move. I definitely would do anything for anybody, but I wouldn't let them take the piss out of me. So I kind of have like a good balance, but it's annoying because even like certain people who were not very nice to me growing up, who I really don't like, I don't hold any grudges because I think, you know, it made me who I am today, so thank you. But even if that person were to ring me like, I don't know what to do, I'm stuck on anywhere, I don't know, I'm homeless, I would still look after them and make sure they're okay. But that is just part of who I am and I'm proud of that. But like I said, I wouldn't ever let somebody walk all over me. This one is, you've been bullied in life because you were seen as different. PS, love you, Angel. Thank you so much. Love you too. You know who you are. Yeah, like there were a group of girls in school who didn't like me, and I don't really care anymore because it's just girls. And at the time it felt like the worst thing in the world, like it felt awful. I felt so just like an outsider, and I never really felt like I was never popular growing up. I was kind of like, I had friends who were popular, but I was never ever in the popular group because I just never clicked with them. Like their interests were just so different to mine. I think you feel pressured when you're growing up, especially as a girl, because you think, oh, I want to fit in and I want to look like that and I want to do these things. I want to go out and get drunk just because they're doing it. And obviously I did go out and get drunk when I was younger, like I feel like we all do. But I never really enjoyed it, and it always used to make me so anxious, and I was always that person. And at the time I felt so embarrassed about it and I felt like a right goon. But say if I was at a party, I'd be like the sensible one. I'd be really worried, like, oh my god, are we gonna get caught for drinking or blah blah blah. And I always used to feel like people were like, oh my god, you're so annoying. Like that's how I used to feel as like growing up. And obviously, like I said, there were a group of girls who were not very nice to me in school, but all I say is thank you, because without that, would I have been as happy as I am now? I don't know, because I learned that everything happens for a reason, even your darker, more horrible times. But I literally do say thank you to the girls who were not very nice to me in school, because it's made me who I am today. So yeah, but yeah, I've never really fit into the popular category of like just kind of that thing. Like my school was very stuck up. Like I hated my school so much. Good things came from it, like obviously Courtney, Catherine, if you're watching this, I don't know if you watch my videos, hello, she was like my sister. And I did have loads of other good friends who I still keep in touch with now, and obviously without going to that school I never would have met them. So I am grateful for it. Like I said, everything for a reason, everything always will put you on the right path. But I had so many moments where I hated school, and when it kind of got to the last couple of years, I would literally ring my mum crying from the toilets and be like, can I come home? And she would be like, she literally got to the point where she was like, just go home. Like, I hated school. I was never I was academic in primary school, but I was never academic in senior school. I just didn't like it. I always wanted to be doing different things. I always thought that, you know, school just isn't a good place for me. I didn't enjoy it. And yeah, I kind of was different, but I used to hide it well, sort of thing. Like I would always do what made it easier for me growing up in school, but I did struggle, if that makes sense. And I was actually going through a pretty dark time when I was in school, but no one knew because I didn't ever feel comfortable about talking about it, but I can openly talk about it now, you guys know. And I do talk about that sort of thing in my new series, which is Mental Health Mondays. The first episode was on Monday, obviously, and the second is next week, and I am going to be talking about stuff like that and like dark times growing up. So definitely check that out if that's something you'll be interested in. I'm really sorry if you can hear Mango meowing. He's my most chattiest cat and he likes to be involved. Whenever he knows I'm filming, he likes to meow. So I'm really sorry if you can hear him meowing. I'm going to answer one more, and that is, you've stopped doing makeup for good even though it breaks my heart. Love you so much. You know who said that. Hello. That is really kind of you. Makeup, I don't know. I think this year has really, not this year, last year, I still feel like we're in 2020. But yeah, 2020 literally chucked that whole vision of mine upside down in many ways. But I never say never. And at the moment, obviously, I can't do makeup anyway, like, because of coronavirus. But I don't know what will ever happen with that. I think I'm just going to take each day as it comes, but I kind of have just fallen onto a different path. Not intentionally at all, like I never intended on that, but I'm just going to see how it goes, and just see what happens. Obviously, like I said, I can't even work at the moment anyway with makeup. And yeah, so I don't really know to be honest with you, but like I said, 2020 did completely flip that whole thing upside down, and it just, things happened that I was like, oh my god, like, am I not meant to do this, or is this a sign that I should stop doing this? Because things kept happening, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. So that is the end of this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and it kind of let you get to know me better, I guess. But thank you so much if you sent in an assumption, and if you sent one and I didn't answer it, it's not because I didn't want to, I just will be here for ages. But I always save them for the next time that I do this video, because I quite enjoy this video. I think it's quite fun. I love watching assumption videos, and yeah, I just enjoy it. So I'll definitely be answering them in the future. I do want to do the quick fire assumptions. I think that'll be quite fun, where it's literally like unedited, uncut, bam 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 bam. But you'll have to make them juicier next time. But I will let you guys know if I'm going to be doing that anytime soon. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on Sunday for another video. It'll be a nice long weekly vlog again, then obviously on Monday for Mental Health Mondays. Stay safe. I love you all so much, my little pumpkins, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.